Good day guys, your boy Yerima and welcome to our YouTube channel. So on today's segment, we're talking about how to deny pregnancy. Yes, how to deny a belly in 3 steps. Three steps. Exactly. So just stay tuned. Wait, Emeka, you are still here. You want to hear it's a lie. She'll give birth to 3. No, don't tell me that. She'll give birth to triplets and you'll be the father.
Give him the tip now. This thing you're doing is not nice.
Wait first. You start. They want to deny pregnancy.
Don't worry. I'll make sure that he will bring out that tip from his mouth. Okay?
Please, I beg you, just introduce our show for us.
Alright. Welcome to the Positive News Weekly Recap, where we bring you the biggest stories, the top headlines, and the key moments from the past week across Port Harcourt, Rivers State, and beyond. I am Fred Brilliant, and I am also with Divino, as he said. Now, on to the news. In the past week, we received a report that the Salvation Ministries worldwide dedicated their cathedral, which is nicknamed the Hand of God Cathedral, a cathedral that is one of the biggest, if not the biggest, in Nigeria. So let's get your thoughts.
So I was very happy for Salvation Ministry because they've been on this project for 5 years. And the fact that it is 120,000 capacity, that's like 2 times the national stadium. I feel like there's no football stadium as big that has up to 120,000 capacity.
You want to compare football stadium?
No, I'm just saying, just for this thing capacity. So I'm very happy. At least they've done a place where people can come to and worship God. I want to thank God that it's not like before they would call someone who stays in the church as far as the church rats. These days now the church looks nice. So it's a good thing, very good thing,
But people are saying that instead of using that money to build the church, are they not supposed to use it to at least improve the people, because now they are making the cost of living in that particular area to be very, very high and expensive for residents, because definitely the hand of God is there, so people would try to take advantage.
We have to understand that David Biome is not the president, neither is he the governor or the government chairman. So as a matter of fact, even Salvation Ministries has allegedly done more than your government has done for you. That's the truth. So you don't expect them to go and do the job of the government. And whereas they actually have a free school, they've been giving out a medical outreach and a lot of things. They've been trying for the people of Rivers State and Port Harcourt and Nigeria at large. And about the fact of making things to be costly, you have to understand that development comes at a certain cost. We know that him coming to that place has actually elevated the status of Igrita. Even as at now, I think the land has tripled in price since he announced the fact that they will come to that place to build a cathedral.
For people,
I know, he has to, because of course, like, it will attract development to that place. You see fast food, you see banks coming in flock to come and stay near there. But so he has elevated the status of that place, and those people living there, of course, they will adjust with time. And I don't think the what's the name again, the cost of living actually increased like that. I don't think it will increase because that's an expressway. That's an expressway, right? So there are other shops have been there since. When they come, they will either develop or still sell their properties, which is so again to them. You understand?
That's very nice. Congratulations to Salvation Ministry. On to the next. We also received a report in the past week of the trending news or the trending video that was leaked. Will I say, was it leaked? Something like that. We saw what transpired between Chief Barrister Wike and Lieutenant Yerima. So what do you think about this whole issue between a military personnel and a political personnel?
We have to understand that the military is not fully submissive to democracy. And that's the truth. Well, Wike was on an official business of the government to go and actually recover a land that was in dispute. Now, we have to know that by virtue of Section 171 of the Land Use Act, every land in a state is vested in the governor. He's to hold it in trust for the people, for the betterment of the people. You understand? But in this case, the Abuja, that's the Federal Capital Territory, is not really seen as a state by all. But we have made to understand that it is seen as a state, and the governor in this particular aspect is the president of the federal government of Nigeria. And so, Nyesom Wike, being the minister, was representing the federal government, and he came to actually reacquire that land for the government, or repossess it, as we can say. But Yerima cannot be punished because in the military they obey orders, standing orders. So the military is fashioned in a way that you have to obey until the last. So Yerima was instructed by a 3-star general to go and carry out an assignment, and he did just that. So the young man cannot actually be punished for what he did. If anything should even come to the military, it should go to the person who sent in the order. That's the person who gave the order. I know a lot of Nigerians have actually admonished the fact that Yerima stood gallantly and with integrity, and that's like one of the attributes that Nigerian youths are wishing to have. As a matter of fact, many ladies want their man to be like him. He did so well by obeying his and not compromising. If there to be some people, some forces, they might have actually just laid down there, but he stood down. One thing I love about him was that he spoke with respect. He never insulted the minister. Yes. So this was just, I feel like, just lack of communication. And if Wike was going to repossess the land, at least there should be some men of the military with him. And if it was sent by the government, then everything should have been done okay. Yeah.
On to the next news. There is a viral video that has been ongoing concerning the bandit raid in Kwara State. They raided a church, and I'm sure most of us have seen this video. This video has brought questions to the hearts of Nigerians. Everybody's angry. Nigerians are angry. Why is this happening to us? Should we accept the help that the US government are offering? Should we? Or should we still rely on our Nigerian government? This is the question that is in the hearts of Nigerians currently. So what do you think about this whole issue?
Okay, to me, I feel like everyone that's going to church now should just be armed, go with a gun or something like that, because after all they say put on the whole armor of God. Yeah, that's the truth. Literally. Of course. So you have to be careful. In that video, it was so pathetic because it was a live recording, and when the bandits attacked, you notice there were 2 old women that couldn't even walk well, and they were running like that. Sight is so gory and horrific. And guess what? They kidnapped the 2 older women, and it's not a good thing. So if it's going to take the coming of Donald Trump to Nigeria, or US coming down to Nigeria to help, I feel like we should just take it, because some people are arguing that they're here for our resources. Which resources? Resources that you've not seen since they gave birth to you. You have oil at your backyard, but instead the only thing you get is just suit. You don't get anything. So the price of fuel for a son that produces petroleum is nothing to write home about. So I don't see the fact that there's always, and the funny thing that it's not just Christians that they're targeting, because even in KB State, as of recently, some girls were kidnapped from the government secondary school. Yeah. So this is not a Christian or Muslim fight. It is a fight for Nigeria as a whole. Christians and Muslims should unite as one to tackle banditry, and we should just accept the help from the US.
It's not really causing this bandit. Why are they after Nigeria?
You know, allegedly, some people claim that when some people give weapons to these boys, after they use it for they want to use it, they cannot get it back again. And at times they will say it's hunger. And there's also still a valid statement that it might be people who migrate illegally into the country. Because I know Nigeria to be a peaceful nation. We don't have any tribe or ethnic clan that has terrorism in its genealogy. So that's another one.
For me, I will conclude that these persons are not human beings. Yeah. Because for them to kill for living.
Yeah, like most of them don't even they don't even really ask for ransom. That's why it's crazy.
You will just go into a church and kill people and kidnap. Why? Are you guys humans? I even recently heard, that was okay, this morning or late last night, that the bandits even came on live stream.
Yeah, there was a part where they did a video. I saw they were on a bridge or flyover, something like that, and they did a video, and they were with their bikes and their guns around. So it's just like some of them are quite dumb too. I don't think they should qualify them as human beings, because from the way they are acting animalistic. So to me, they're just animals in human clothing.
It is well. We say it is well with Nigeria.
Yeah.
So that's it for this week on the Positive News Weekly Recap. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more of this interesting and credible news. Do have a lovely weekend.
Yeah.